In this video, I'm going to share with you a few things that are going to help you stand out from all of the noise in remote sales. And if you're brand new and you keep hearing the buzzword remote sales, yes, you can work and make money from your laptop and you can go anywhere in the world where you're treated best. You can take your US dollars, you can take your pounds, your euros to Asia and be able to live cheaper so that your money can actually go further and you have a better quality of life. But you need to get on an offer. And I understand it's difficult, but this is what I would do if I was to go back in time now when I first got into remote sales is I would literally find a business that has a CRM with thousands of leads in. And you need to say, I am willing to ring leads that are 1 month old, 3 months old, 6 months old, however old that business is. You are going to go through that CRM. And what is a CRM? It's a place where all the data is stored, and you are going to have conversations with people, and then you're going to book them in for one of the coaches, the closers, the onboarding team to speak with. And if your actual appointment that you set gets closed, you're going to make a commission. And the business owner is going to absolutely love you because most people don't have the confidence to be able to do that. And it's because they are scared of rejection. What do I mean? Rejection means that you're going to get a lot of no's. It means that you're not going to feel comfortable because you're not going to feel like you're winning when you speak to every single person. But you need to understand, guys and girls, sales is a game of probabilities. It takes time for you to get better. But a business owner knows that in that CRM, there is a lot of dead cash because most closers, unfortunately, are lazy. They're only waiting for warm leads to come into that actual calendar that they've got. But imagine there's a young, hungry person that comes into that business and says, look, I'm new. I will eat shit for the next 3 months. But all I ask is that you can support me, you can help me, because I want to eventually become a closer, right? Where you're going to be able to have the opportunity to actually earn even more money. But now you've built out the skill that you can actually go and hunt for yourself. You can go and speak to leads and then you can book them into your own calendar. Well, that's exactly what my students do when they first get started. And it's because of the mindset that I've been able to build for them because I've been there myself. Going back 14, 15 years ago, I was out knocking doors in the UK, rain and snow, double glazing. It doesn't get much tougher than that. Imagine getting doors slammed in your face every single day. But we had to persist through pain. Otherwise, we wouldn't make any money. So I always used to say to myself, every no is closer to a yes. And that's exactly how you handle the rejection in sales. So if I'd ever carried on knocking those doors after getting 10 no's in a row, I would never have found that appointment who was actually slightly interested in having something quoted on their house. And then a sales rep would go around to that house and they would make a sale anything from £5,000 to £20,000. But I soon realized that's exactly the position that I wanted to be in. I wanted to become a sales rep. So I worked my nuts off for 6 months to become a sales rep. And yeah, the rest is history. I was able to do millions and millions of pounds in face-to-face sales, which gave me the confidence to be able to run sales teams and teach them to go from absolutely no experience about sales to be able to make £1,000 a week. And I'm not talking about remote sales. This is face-to-face sales. You're traveling 20, 30, 50 miles to go to an appointment where they've just cancelled it and you have no idea. They've changed their mind. Or the partner's obviously gone out. So you'll get into that particular door and they say, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I rung the office. Did you not get the message? And you just drove 50 miles. Would that piss you off? Because it used to piss my sales reps off. But imagine waking up in your house or going to a co-working space, getting on your laptop, knowing that you've booked a warm lead in, and then you can have a conversation with them. Would it be the end of the world if they didn't show up? Well, the answer is no. because you haven't had to move. There's no cost for you to get to that appointment. And that is why remote sales is thriving and everybody wants to do it, because it's a leverage. You can speak to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, even 10 people in a day on the Zoom calls. But on the phone, you could literally have 20, 30, 40 conversations a day, meaning that you have the opportunity to leverage this new fast growing space, which is remote sales, because you don't have to travel. You can work from anywhere you want. So that means that you have more time, and time is the currency that gives us the vehicle to be able to make more money. So go and find a business out there that has thousands and thousands of leads and just say to them, I am willing to go and do whatever it takes. I will ring these leads and I will get them booked in to your closer's calendar. And you might be thinking, well, how am I going to find a business out there? It's easy. You're on YouTube right now and you're watching this video. Go and find YouTube channels that have got at least 40, 50,000 subscribers, ideally 100,000 subscribers plus. Go through their funnel. Yeah, they should have maybe a funnel, a VSL, and if you can book in a call, yeah, and they ask you how much money that you're willing to invest, that means that they have a high ticket program. That means that they're paying commission to their closers and appointment sellers if that person actually goes through and buys that program. So then it's your job to then be able to make that connection with the business owner. You go and find them on LinkedIn, you go and find them on Instagram, or you even go through the apps, go through the funnel yourself, and you just basically try and speak to the team and just say, hey, I really love what you're doing. It really aligns with me. And I'm super passionate about getting into this space. Like, I'm literally willing to do whatever it takes. Would you give me an opportunity to be able to ring your cold leads that are in the CRM? I can go through them. I don't mind eating the shit. I will obviously find business in there. Because again, it's dead cash that's sat there. That's exactly what a business owner wants to hear. Someone who's hungry that can go and warm these leads up here and then get them onto a call with a closer, because it is business that business would have had because you decided to go and ring those leads. And as I said, it's not going to be easy because you have to be able to handle the rejection. But if you can shift that mindset, just like I had to, that every no is closer to a yes, and if you can stick with doing that for 3 to 6 months, you will make between $5,000 to $10,000 a month. No problem at all. And you can do this alongside your normal 9 to 5 job right now. And then you can go from your 9 to 5, you can go and do it part-time. And eventually you would have made that transition into full-time. So you can then literally travel the world, because what part of anyone doesn't want to see this beautiful world? Take your laptop, take the skill set that you've learned, yeah, implement it, and go and make money from anywhere. Like me and my team right now, some of us here in Bali, in Indonesia. And Bali is an incredible place. You could be here in as little as 3 to 6 months as well. All you've got to do is say, I am willing to shift my paradigm, because the environment and the information that I've got has only served you up to this point. So how do you expect to get to a new place if you don't have a new environment and new information? The best advice that I can give you, if you're under the age of 30 and you have 10,000 USD or even 5,000 USD, get out of your hometown, get on a plane, go somewhere else where that $5,000, $10,000 can serve you better, and start learning how to influence. Learn the skill of sales so that you can plug into a business, help make them money, become an asset, and climb the ladder. So eventually you can be making 10, 15, even $20,000 plus. How would that change your life? I'm sure it wouldn't just change your life, it would change your family's life. But the question is it worth it? Is it worth it to go through the unknown, the fear, of whether it's going to work or not. But the question is, how will you ever know if you don't try? So if I was you, I would remove that procrastination, those limiting beliefs, and just say, well, what happens if it does work? Because if you focus on what you want in life and you don't put a goal on it, and you just show up every single day and you know that you're getting 1% better, how can you fail? It's only you that actually trips yourself up from failing, because the ego gets in the way, that you want to achieve a certain amount of success in a certain amount of time. And what happens is you see everyone else online making money and you're like, I need to achieve my goal exactly the same as them. But what about if that person's got a different perception? They've already done something similar in sales before, and they may be able to get there quicker. If it takes you another 1-2 fronts, it's not the end of the world, but it is to you, because you're in competition with other people. And that's unfortunately what is going to stop you from achieving your goals, because when you don't achieve them, you don't think that you're good enough. But the question is, like, are you willing to remove that ego and just keep going? And if the answer is yes, you will make it. I'll see you all in the next video.